beautiful fall day in the North Maine woods. Today we are cruising around Eagle Lake, and we're going to go check out the Eagle Lake Public Reserve lands. To the right we have Eagle Lake, and we're going to go around. The foliage right now is absolutely beautiful. But they're just very brief, quick jaunts. We're going to be going through Wallagrass for just a couple of minutes, and again through Soldier Pond very quickly, which will lead us back to Eagle Lake. We're basically doing a big circle around Eagle Lake. Now, there is no way to get from one end of the lake to the other. There used to be, however, an ice road during the wintertime that they did allow trucks to haul across, which I absolutely wish they still did, but the lakes haven't frozen solid enough since then to permit safely having trucks cross, so they don't do that any longer. But boy, it would be nice, because instead you kind of have to go the long way around. We're coming up to the Soldier Pond rest area, and I'll pull in and just kind of do a loop around so you can see what it looks like. I didn't think of it, but we already passed the Eagle Lake rest area, and I totally forgot. I would have shown you guys that as well, but we got the Soldier Pond one here. So you can see rest area, Soldier Pond. It's an awesome spot for sunsets in the morning. So is the Eagle Lake one. It's even better. But you have a nice little rest area. There are a couple of the sheltered lean-tos, and then there are several of the picnic tables with a couple little fire pits for you to go ahead and cook, as well as an outhouse. Let's get back on the road, and we're going to go down the hill and go around a portion of Soldier Pond on our way to Eagle Lake. Dangerous hill in the wintertime, because if you are taking this turn, which is a very sharp right-hand turn, you have to really hit your brakes pretty good, because the speed limit on this road is 50 or 45 at this point, and most people are doing at least 60. So you have to start slowing down. I use my manual shift on my car. Thank goodness it has it. It works really well. And so it will help me to slow down instead of having to really reef on my brakes a lot, which is nice. So we're going to take this nice left or right hand turn here. I can't get my directions straight now. Alright. So geez, today I had a very productive day. I made applesauce. I made a quiche, and I also made some sub rolls so that I could have some steak and cheese, because I took a steak that I had in the freezer, and what I like to do is let it out to thaw for about a half an hour, maybe a little more. Not so that it's thawed, but just so that it's a little bit supple, and it makes it so much easier to slice it really thinly. So I sliced it really thinly to make some steak and cheeses, and I made some homemade rolls for that, so super stoked about that. And I'm going to have an amazing dinner tonight, so I'm going to get home to prepare that, but I felt like I needed to get out. I was in the house all morning. I did a lot of chores. I did my dishes like a good girl. We're coming into Soldier Pond now, and this railroad crossing is extremely rough, so if you've never been through here, you really can't go more than 10 miles an hour over it unless you want to break your car. Oh, it's pretty rough. So this is part of Soldier Pond, and we are on our way to Eagle Lake, public reserved land. And it's really beautiful out there. The foliage is on point right now. There's one of my favorite trucks right here. Ah! Passed it too fast. Never mind. It's a beautiful Peterbilt. Absolutely love Peterbilts. I go by it every single day because I actually take this road to get to work. So we are coming up to where we're going to turn. So I'm going to keep the camera rolling so that you can see. This is another very dangerous intersection. The people come down that hill. They have the right of way. And a lot of people coming from the left don't realize that. And there have been accidents there. Little grocery store / gas station there. They actually carry some hunting gear and fishing gear as well. So this is basically starting on the backside of Soldier Pond into Eagle Lake. Got a couple trucks there. Little Wessie. Western Star. Look at those colors already. It's crazy to think that fall's already here. Now we could take the left that we just passed, but we're going to go in on the farthest entrance. I'm eating an apple if you're wondering. I love fall for apple season. Oh my goodness, we have some really good apple orchards up here as well. I just went to, I believe it's called McSherry's or McElwain's. I can't remember which one, McElwain's. And I'm eating one of their McCowns. Very, very tasty. Now today it is also hunting. I'm not sure what season, if it's bird or bear with dogs. I don't really know exactly what season it is, but it's hunting season. So if I do get out, I have to make sure I wear my orange, which I do have with me. For those of you who don't know, I do not hunt. I do fish. Hunting, I tend to leave to other people. My mother is an amazing huntress. She manages to get a deer just about every single year, but for some reason I just never could do that. I have trapped and I do know how to shoot, but it's just not something I want to do. So I'm too much of a baby, I guess, when it comes to that stuff. So I don't really pay attention to what season it is. I do pay attention, sorry, my thing is making noise. I do pay attention to fishing season because I do like to fish, but so to the left right there, I almost blew by it. That is actually the other entrance to the Eagle Lake Public Reserve land. So we could go in that entrance, but I am going to go down in the further entrance. So we are officially in Eagle Lake. There, I had to come back so I can get a picture. Just barely see the lake right there, peeking out. In here, it almost looks like you're driving into the lake. what is known as Birch Haven Campground to the right here. From what I heard, there are swingers in there. It's a big thing up this way. I don't understand it, and God bless you to all the people that do it. I mean, to each their own. But I just, geez, if I have someone, I don't want to share them with other people. That's just my traditional background, though. And I know times are changing, things are changing, so. But yeah, I've heard some funny stories about that place anyway. Right about here, the road narrows and actually turns to dirt to the right-hand side, and we're going to take the left. Straight ahead is obviously a do not go down this way. So you can see here, Eagle Lake, public land. And in we go. We made it, guys. Hopefully we'll find some animals cruising around out today. I believe we should. Absolutely beautiful foliage. Eagle Lake, public land. I always think I'm going to see a deer or a moose in that field when I come here, and I never have. I never have, not once yet. It's funny. Definitely going to get all muddy, but that's okay because on the ride home we'll be washing the car because the roads are going to be wet. So for those of you who have never traveled on the roads up here in northern Maine, and I mean northern Maine, not like Bangor, northern Maine, or Millinocket, northern Maine. I mean way northern Maine. The roads have so much clay, I think it is, in them that they literally turn to peanut butter. It's like you're trying to drive in thick, thick peanut butter. Nothing like I've ever ridden in my life. I mean, like the stickiest mud you can imagine. So just be prepared for it. It's literally like a rainbow of color out here today. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at this color, you guys. Oh my goodness. I just love it. It's like around every corner is like a postcard. It's so beautiful. close today, guys. Like I said, it's worth it, even if we don't, but I just feel it. I feel like we should see a critter today. Partridge. Did you guys see that? Saw a partridge. Good thing I'm not hunting. Pretty sure it's partridge season. Don't quote me, guys. All good things must come to an end. Looks like we made it to the other end. Goodbye, Eagle Lake. We'll see you later. Back on the main road. I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching. And I hope you enjoyed the little afternoon cruise in the woods. I absolutely did myself. And I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys.